Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. It is a Wednesday night, middle of the week, and we are back at Final Fantasy XI. Sorry, I have just a small hangnail right there. All right, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. We're back in Final Fantasy XI, as you can see right here, and we are going to head ourselves back to Western Adoulin and learn some more about our survival skills that we need to get. So, we're back at Sandoria because I was working on Abyssal Athene today. Ended up getting all but one of the Atmas done, which I was very happy about. Got a couple quests done. I've been trying forever to try and get a to get some items that drop in the. It's just never mind. We'll talk about it some other time. Let's see. We need to go to Western Adoulin Isles. Yes. Now let's see. What did we do last time? Because I think we got Demolishing done. And then, yeah, so we got Demolishing. Yes. Yeah, so we need to go back to Western Adoulin. It feels good to be back in this game again. Even though I wasn't gone for very long, you know, still kind of nice. I don't know what we're going to get today, but we're going to see. My hope is that we will get all of the all of the survival skills that we need, and then work on coalition stuff. So we're going to set this as our home point just in case. We're going to run ourselves back out. Go ahead and get our Ionis on us. There we go. Cast away. Starring Tom Hanks. Anyway. So, we need to Western Adoulin zone out to Zizek Battlegrounds. And then we need to zone to Sea Gates. To the Sea Gates. So. Or Psy Gates. Psy Gates. S-I-H. So I don't know how that's pronounced. Psy Gates are that way, down at the bottom. So it looks like if I go to the second warp area, will be good. Go to a waypoint. Yes. We want to go to the first one, I guess. That works out. Okay. Go ahead and head south. Blah, blah, blah. Left here. It's windy. That's what I'm hearing. Hearing the wind. All right. Now let's see here. Now, I believe I got the maps last time, because I think I ran to, yeah, I think I did. I ended up getting maps when I did the, when I got into the Salt Flat, the Salt Lands. The Basalt, yeah, the Basalt Lands, or whatever they were. So I got those. Okay. We can't, can't mount up here, so we're gonna go ahead and throw our truss on. Let's look at our map. Okay, so we are currently there. We need to work our way down to somewhere. Okay, so it looks like if we go straight down, we should be able to go right into Foreste Hential? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Oh, but we probably are going to have to fight stuff here. So let's go into our quests. Oh, yeah, my Unity accolades and stuff are all done, so we won't worry about it this time. I do need to go spend my accolades. I forgot to do that. Anyway. Lenaria. More Mandragora enemies. Javelin wasps. Oh, we're gonna have to fight the Obdellas. That's annoying. Oh well. Lodi's Twitherums, they look like they're yellowish. All right, all right. Don't all have to come for my blood. Oh, because I'm fighting leeches. I'm fighting amorphs, so it's counting. Okay. Ah, crack claws. Wonder when we'll be seeing the enemy type. Oh, they're all gonna grab me. Well, I think we're just gonna keep running. We have things to do, my friends. Keep going and going and going. There we go. Where are we now? Okay, so we're now in... Now another jungle area? I see. All right. Looks like we've got a... Someone's riding in the orc machine, the orc war machine mount. That's fun. I like that. Okay. Feels not like a jungle, it feels more like a marsh. Okay. So we need to go to... Okay, so then we need to find at J6, which I think is where I'm at. Yeah. So someone here is my contact. Here we are. I think we are. You are a pioneer, are you not? Surely you must have laid eyes on the noxious fumes rising from the Zolda River while on duty. They pose an obstacle, though not an insurmountable one, for pioneer expeditions in the area. In fact, the Avengers Coalition has devised portable boats to aid in crossing the river. Yet all things come with a price. In this case, you will have to procure the materials yourself. Do that now, create such a device to assist you in traversing the toxic tributary. 3 squares of Damel leather and 1 jar of Umbral ooze and Twithram scale. Each should be sufficient. Do this for me, and I will construct a boat the likes of which you have never seen. So here's our problem of running into a place that I can't really get anything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hop back to Western Adeline. Oh, he just ran off with an iron giant, I think. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trade crystals to get this thing recharged. Let's see, we have an auction house. Let's warp back to here and do that. Okay, auction counter. Let's actually see where I'm doing. Did anything sell? Didn't expect it to. All right. We need to get materials. We need Damel hide, leather craft, I would assume. Damel leather. 3 Damel leather. How much has these been going for? A bit. Go for 15 like the last one. I doubt that's gonna land. What do you know? Worked out just fine. Another one? Cool. I need a total of 3, right? 3 Damel leather. All right. Nice. Got all 15 of them. Okay. Now the Umbral ooze, alchemy, if I had to guess. If you're not quite sure about it, if it's not obvious, it's typically alchemy. Umbral ooze, here we are. I think of Umbral ooze. And then we needed the Twithram scale. Load. Twithram scale. Woo! That's actually pretty high. Sorry, give me a second here. If it's something that I can just go attack, maybe that would be different. There is no information on this, more or less. That kind of stinks, but what can you do? Okay, well, do you know what? That's not nearly as bad as you would think. But hey, it could be far worse. Here, we'll try 60 and see if that fits, if that flies. If not, we'll go up higher. Hey, I got it for 60. What do you know? So after blowing, let's see, that would be 45, 55. Like 120,000 gil. We've got all the items that we need, so. Items. Actually, I do want to check, is there just a straight up, like, vendor around here? Well, I'll find that out some other time. Let's go to another location. Travel to Sandoria. North Sandoria. That works. I want to cut some items out of my inventory, and this will help. Can't remember if I said North Sandoria or Port Sandoria with a P. Okay, I remember we talked to Kagamov here. That's right. I ended up getting some items here that I'm not sure if I can actually use. Here, give me a second. Duplicate. Okay, so that's required for trials and stuff like that. Okay, and then I would assume Isha's Pomama is same kind of deal. Uh-huh. Okay, well, those weren't hard to get to, so we're going to go ahead and just drop those. We've got copper vouchers. Let's go ahead. Let's see, is there anything particular that I can just kind of drop? Oh, yep, beam can go away. The tree cuttings, sure. Gin ash, yeah, let's toss the gin ash. The gargoyle shank, all that jazz. I just need to actually go and get my inventory expanded the rest of the way. Because I can only hold 60 at the moment. I can hold up to a maximum of 80, which would actually be useful. So, anyway. Back to Adeline. Back to West Adeline. Then we can do a warp. Okay. There's Seth. Please come on in, good sir. Okay. Now we need to run ourselves back out. Let me go ahead and spend... Oh, are they? Fantastic! It looks like depending on the crystal is how many kinetic units I'll get out of it, so... Okay, I need to go to... And go to the Frontier Station. Yeah, I'll need to look at the value of the cost of the items on the auction house versus the stews and get whichever's cheaper. So I haven't bought any of the stews. I know they go cheaper during the campaign stuff, so. All right, now. You good sir. I have your items. Demo leather. And a scale and some ooze. Finished already? That was quicker than I had anticipated. Hold on one moment and I shall craft your reward. It is done. Yet you do not have a boat alone is sufficient for transport. You must learn how to use it properly if you are to keep yourself safe. Of course, practice makes perfect. Take your boat, cross the river once, and come back to me. Okay. Does it say where I should do it? it looks like if I go that path, I'll end up at a river crossing, and then I need to do that. Oh, and it looks like it will actually take me to another... Let's see, an E10, which is the one down where? It's going to be the Doe Gates. So I want to go over there, that spot. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, lovely. River Wash Toad. Oh, it's an actual arrowhead toads. I love it. Get off of me. There we go. Cast off point. Now it says dive right in. I assume that's actually like getting in the water itself. Lost control of your boat, sending you spiraling downstream. Oh no! But not nearly as bad as it could have been. Now, I said practice make perfect. I wonder if it's random, or you actually get a better chance of doing what you need. I don't know. Could be one or the other. I honestly couldn't tell you, so. Okay. We're gonna take a right. Okay. Let's change our waypoint. Back here. Boats are merely vessels for navigating the water. You must feel the currents, understand the eddies, and master the waves if you were to brave the river. Cast off from the bank here and make your way to the other side and return. Oh! It actually wanted me to... Actually, okay. Interesting. So let me go ahead and jump back to where we were and run back. So he didn't just want me to return to him, he actually wanted me to make two trips. Getting stuck with the trust. There we go. I hate that they did that. They made it so then you actually got snagged on each player character. Really, really annoying, honestly. I have to go this way. Okay, and then if I was going to go the other direction... Okay, so according to the map, Reeves requires logging. Okay. Head to the other side. Okay, so you can at least go straight across, but there's a chance to also go downwards. That's annoying, but... I think I remember that you can kind of like get upgraded... Is it upgraded tools for when you actually... for actually doing like the survival craft stuff? I want to say. You're able to kind of upgrade you're able to upgrade your survival skills in certain ways. Surprised the perfidious crabs didn't attack me. Most crabs do. Now I'm seeing more of these Ygritte shards. I wonder what those are for. Because I think I got something like that when I got my red mage up high enough, I think. Yeah. So here's Rusted Ygritte Shard 4. I would assume that that's upgrade material for the jobs, I think. Well, I think that makes sense to me. Okay. Okay. So the delves and stuff would be stuff that is stuff that are later on in Seekers, I guess. Early end game content? Okay. Learning's not merely about Pally, but also about controlling your center of gravity as to not capsize. Have you learned this in your nautical jaunts? Well done. From here, it is a simple task to find where to set sail and lay anchor. I'm duly impressed with your skill and tenacity. If you were able to cross such venomous waters. Learned water crafting. All right. So, from here, we need to go all the way down to... E10, all the way down there. So let's go ahead and make our way along there. I think I'll come back on my own time and get all the waypoints off content, so we can off stream, so we can focus on moving forward with content. So. Oh, okay, so it's random at first, and now you can do it however you like. Oh, looks like a raft. Looks like a whitewater raft. Okay. There is another waypoint here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Because why not? I'm right here. Slugs, scummy slug. Horse gnats. Hello, little Baggins. Okay, Frontiers Bivouac number 3. Go ahead and head directly south on that path over there. Okay, they're both going to come for me. Well, that didn't come for me. Okay, take a right here. Wetlands Orobon, huh? Now, how do I get across then? Oh, do I knock down the tree itself? I do. That's what I meant by logging. You actually make your own bridge. That's kind of fun. Oh, now they all hate us. Thanks, Val. Run across. Nice. I like that. That's fun. Now, from what I'm seeing here, each of these places that we've gone to, each of these zones, they have a location where we have some version of a big zone boss or something, it looks like. And there are crystal warps to them. I'm assuming that we're going to find out about those eventually. Run down here. Those are very chaotic. Okay. Was that the thing that people were having trouble with? Was it last month or a month before? Because it was a monthly thing. This was a monthly. Yeah, was that it? Okay. So that I know what they are, but until we actually get introduced to them, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Because I remember when that was going on, people were going like, "Oh, so and so's up." You know, B is up or what have you. I think Frog was another one. And people were saying like, man, you really got to get in there and get in fast because it's just dying. They're just dying really quickly. These jageels. Won't leave me alone. Back off. Pete's sakes. Velks again. Pass the slug. And down into the dough. Oh, we're going too far. Hang on. You go back to that. You go back to that clearing. There's a different path we're supposed to go. I like the look of the Velk, though. They look kind of cool. Literal dinosaur men. Okay, down into the dough gates. Okay. Now, from the dough gates, we need to go the Majima Ravine. That way it looks like. All right. Looks like it shouldn't be too hard. With the Apex mobs? Okay. I ended up going into King Rampart's tomb yesterday, before stream, to do some COP. Do some CP farming. And that was decent. Did it for a couple hours, I think. It became mind-numbingly boring, though. Is there a place where you're able to kind of do CP farming on your own? Because I am wondering about doing that. I've been putting it off because I just have been wanting to do other stuff. Yeah, I can do it here. Okay. Very tough and stuff like that. All right. Because even though I am 119, my gear is still kind of early content stuff. The bats, the crabs, the pugils. Okay. Yeah, that's something that I want to do eventually, is actually start working on that. So I would like to get my samurai at least mastered. Okay, gonna keep running up this way. Oh, the crack claw, stay away from. Okay. Oh, you you just had to hit the spine scent protuberances, didn't you? Actually, I can't tell if those are bads or not, if those are baddies or not. Oh, Twilight Bats are gonna grab me. For Thumbrels. I haven't specifically looked for any place for doing CP farming solo, like actual like locations. So, okay, Barjami Ravine. Okay, speak to Topple Tree at M7. Start the quest Hide and Go Peak to receive climbing. Probably right there at the station. Yeah. Topple Tree. There he is. Okay. Hold there, Pioneer. I'm in need of your aid. Have you ever had the misfortune of squaring off against a Velk? Foul beasts, those. Stinky and violent, with an unpredictable streak at that. Maybe a bit stupid, but it's only a matter of time before they turn their spears to Adoulin. That's what the Coalition's put me here, to keep an eye on them. But I've noticed something startling. They're able to use the vine that snakes along the sides of cliffs here in Barjami Ravine to scale vertical walls, enabling them to move almost effortlessly from place to place. I figured if those brutes can do it, it can't be too hard, right? But the ivy's covered in all manner of thorns and briars, making climbing and exercising futility. And then something came to me. What if we could make gloves out of the hides they use? Then we could keep our hands safe for sure. I assume I don't have to spell it out, but just in case, I want you to raid one of their encampments and procure some of their leather. On multiple occasions, I've seen leather scraps strewn about the outskirts of the encampment of theirs to the southwest. This would be a dangerous task, to be sure, but I'm sure you've seen worse during your extensive travels in the Middlelands. I'd go myself, but I am commanded to stay at this post, so help Akalka out, will you? All right, so. Now, he said a encampment to the southwest. Ooh, I like the look of this place. I like the look of it a lot. Ah. That's how we get down to the next area. So we're gonna have to go around. Fair. Very cool looking bird. My gosh. Bright, vivid pinks. looks like they might be sight. They might also be sound. I'm not sure. Yeah, I also had to have maxed out my merit points. I love the look of them. They look amazing. Obtain a key item, a Velk Fetish. Charm, often used by Velk mystics in unholy rituals, is fashioned for the hide of one of their own. There's a little pass right here. According to this, at K10, there's a Velk cache that we need to go read, essentially. Okay. hang on a second. I thought I saw it for a brief second. I think it's a little further down. Good. Bivouac. I don't know why, but when I say bivouac, it makes me think Marowak from Pokemon. Don't know why. Makes no sense, but it does. But it just makes me think that. Clearly someone's been through here because these points have been attacked. Okay, so we now need to look for the I'd guess it's probably whoop. Hello, good sir. You didn't need to stun me. You could have said, no thanks, we're not interested, or something along those lines. I might have been persuaded, but... I guess we gotta go in there. Uh-huh. Cache. Large strip of Velkai. Oh, these guys look so cool. So it's kind of like Aztec armor or Aztec style clothing. Oh, I really like the Vel. These are cool. Probably my favorite beastman tribe that I've seen in this game. Of course, I can't climb that because I don't have the gloves yet. I'm gonna have to work my way back to that bivouac and then get back up to the station. I wonder what the respawn time on the Reeves is. 5 minutes, probably? 5 to 10 minutes, if I had to guess. So what it looks like is that the kinetic units needed, if it's in a town, it's 1. If it's town to town, it's 1. If it's same area, if it's the same zone other than towns, it's 2. If it's to other areas, depending on how far you go. Oh, they don't always come back to the same spot. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Hell Smasher, please come on in. You're back. Did you get what I asked for? Yes, this is some high-quality leather. Soft to the touch, yet firm and resilient. No wonder they were able to climb that ivy like you, and I would climb rope. I'll just have to make us a couple of gloves out of this stuff, and we'll be scaling the cliffs in no time. Talk about perfect. Udib Farrowwall said she'd take over my post for a little bit in case I needed a break, which I'll use to give this another go. Gotta make some preparations first, though. Are you interested in coming too? Once I'm ready, I'll be headed off to the southwest of here, where the closest patch of ivy grows. Maybe I'll see you there. Okay, so where specifically did he... Oh, just right down there, I think. Come on into the chat, Hell Smasher. We're working on getting our survival skills today. Well, the rest of our survival skills, I should say. We're working on getting our climbing now. Ow! Yeah! Jeth, don't just stand there. Help me out of here. Oh, this is just great. Now we're both stuck in this cursed hole. What's this? Yeah, I know I should be able to climb the ivy with these gloves. I think that's all I needed was to fashion a pair of leather you gave me and just grab on. These things are never that simple, are they? Think you can give me a boost? Ow! I made a little bit of progress, I suppose, but I need to be able to do this alone. Wait, I've got an idea. Can you stand a couple steps back and watch carefully as I give it another go? Maybe you'll be able to see what I'm doing wrong. Ow! Not again. I think I know what I'm doing wrong, but my back. I think I threw it out. Here, put these on and see if you can't do it better than I did. Maybe the problem is that we're too focused on our hands. What if we use our toes to grip about for a sturdy piece to anchor ourselves? You'd also get better balance than I do. Give it another go. Good job, Jeth. You figured out how to do it. Take those those gloves with you, free of charge. They're bound to come in handy. Watching the way you expertly crawled your way out of here gave me the confidence to give another crack at it. I'll be able to climb these rocks as deftly as you once I put on a bit more muscle. Feel free to head back to camp or to continue with your pioneering activities. I'll claw my way out of here somehow. Best of luck, Jeth. Oh, I hope you get out. My goodness. Okay. So now that we've done that, we need to head back to Alden and head to the side gates. Okay. So now we've got climbing and a pair of milk gloves. Sweet. Now, because I'm thinking about it, and I'd rather not waste more points and stuff like that, let's go ahead and head back to Sandoria and drop some points off. I could probably use making up some money, so let's see. How many spots? I don't really have a whole lot of space, do I? Thanks. Give me a second here. Let me move a couple things around. Some patches in there. Case. Rusty Kunai. Go ahead and throw that stuff in there. I wouldn't want to use that. I know that I want to use that. Other stuff? Yeah. Okay. Mr. Allen. I'll do. Now, unfortunately, this bit is going to get kind of annoying, as well as somewhat boring. It's just going to be me buying things, so... Had I been thinking about it a little better, I would have actually done this before stream, but I didn't do it. I stopped playing to go get some dinner and stuff like that, chatted with some friends for a little bit, and then came back to this. Ah, the trees are up. Feels so nice. All right. Oh, and I also have stuff I can trade you. I have some more vouchers. Here's up another sock. At some point, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with all those vouchers because I haven't paid. I basically don't use them. Give me a second. Background shield. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that you can really use for them is just getting currency. So if you run low on a currency of some sort, you can get it from there. But otherwise, eh? For upgrade stones. Oh, okay, fair enough. Ah, okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, don't need the shale shell. Bird eggs. Go ahead and toss the shards. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Don't need the herb seeds. Buy those pretty readily. Okay, I need to spend... How many slots do I have? I currently now have a bunch of slots. All right. I also don't know what else I can use for my my acolytes for. Because I think that you can use it for upgrades, but I'm not sure what upgrades you need them for. Otherwise, I just sell them as prize powders. Anyway, I just want to get enough room so I'm not wasting acolyte points that I'm getting. Okay, and that should do it. So I now should be at a far lower area for... Okay. Oh, okay. Oh no, there's job-specific equipment caves for Adeline as well? Oh, jeez. Okay, now that we've done that, back to Adeline Isles. Most use the ambulance. Okay. I haven't even finished up my first one for Sam. I believe I still have to finish upgrading it. Anyway, now back to where we were going. So we need to go to, yeah. I need to get more points. Right to you. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and throw our wind crystals in there. 90 kinetic. There we go. That works. Okay, now we need to go into the... We need to go... Okay, so we need to go to the side gates... At G... Yes, those ones. We actually want to go to this one and go straight south, I guess. Okay. Okay, so now we're heading off to Kirdas Caves. Kirdas Caverns. Which I guess makes sense because now we have climbing, so we should be able to just, because if I remember correctly, we had to go north when we went into the side gates, because going south you had to climb ivy. See if I remember that correctly. Yep. Yeah, this is the map. We're not going that way, though. It looks like we're going to go past... We're going to go to the right and keep working our way across. We get that way. Okay. Oh gosh, we just grabbed all the grasshoppers. Not stuck. There we go. I'm gonna sneeze here in a second. Excuse me. There we go. Now that's another time that I've gotten the pinch of high purity baled. I wonder what I do with this. What are these things? Oh, they're like snails. Huh. I can't use it. I figured it was something like you could use it to gain more baled or something like that. It was one of those items, but it doesn't look like it, so. Here's the funguars. Okay. We now got to the caverns. Oh my gosh. Now where are we? There. Okay, so according to this, zone into your shield wheel. You must have watercrafting and climbing to proceed. All right. So J7. I see. Okay, so we need to go. We need to go take a right, a left, another left, second right, onward and upward. All right. Green spiders. Livid umbrals. And the flatus cuixes. Cuix. Acuesques? One of these. Tenebrous Abdellas. Okay. Ah, Spirius Moroliths. I think I remember seeing those in 14. First time seeing them here. The caverns are huge. Holy cow. That's like the biggest. This is like the biggest map we've had. Umbrals. Gotta go this way though. That's gonna attack us. All right. I'm gonna attack this Bane Sport. We're here. Let's do it. Okay. But I missed. Darn it. Oh, that's just completely blocked off. So I'm actually gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around to even go on a longer way. Cloud fungar. Is that one of them? Nope. 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 Here, let's go ahead and let's keep running until we get past them. We're just gonna link. Look at it. Okay. Okay. I got a pebble. A literal pebble. Yeah, we'll go ahead and skip this one. Ascend. Okay. Back off, you little stinkers. Pete's sakes. Okay. Into Yorcia Weald. Sounds ominous. It sounds ominous in here. Oh. Now, it says get the augural conveyor for skirmish. H2. Whoa. Jungle, but it's like it's been tainted with poison or something. Hmm. Okay. We're not even stopping in this zone. We have to go past the zone and get into the woe gates. Hang on a second. It says get the augural conveyor at H2. H2 is like way off the map. How do I get there then? Oh, okay, so it's not the literal H2 spot. Now, what are the red lines? Obstructing bush. So I think we can still get there. Okay, we need to head this direction. Let's go get that because it does say recommended. Let's go do it because it's probably smart. We do need to go to F7 to get the woe gates. So let me take this is a little bit of a side trip. Let's go do it. And right in here? Augural conveyor. The enigmatic device in your show wheel. Now, go ahead and backtrack and go around because that looked like that was another spot there. Routed tree end. Point. Okay. Now, we need to go all the way up that direction. Looks like it's kind of on the same direction that we need to go, so... Missed. All right. We'll make our way through this tangle here until we can get to that next bivouac. Wasps. Oh, I'm too far. This direction. Okay, good. Time to head for the gates. Okay. Now I need to go through the Woe Gates into Camir Drifts. Up that direction. Excuse me. Keep on going through here. Da-da-da-da-da. Yep, just keep to the right, I guess. Okay, we've gone to Khmer Rifts. Which... Oh my gosh. There's a bunch of them around here. Okay, so we need to go to Breaking the Ice to receive Fragmenting. We need to talk to Trevo, Frontier Station. Ooh! Kind of under the cliffs right now. This reminded me a little bit of a place inside Monster Hunter Rise, if I'm being honest. Oh, this is a cutscene that I didn't want to trigger, but oh well. Are you a pioneer? All the way out here? Boy, the coalition sure is expanding, wending fast. My toes are going to freeze off and break into little Bitarus. Ursa, what are you doing out here instead of bathing in Mormir Balsataru Fields hot springs? Aha, they sent you to do some research over here. Correct, Taru, just research. Unlike you, I haven't been shoved off to this Altana Forsaken Wasteland because I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Mouth shut? What do you mean? You obviously were oblivious to a Faltaru, but this is too much. Don't you remember how you threw yourself at that dainty-wainty little tart in the Adventurers Coalition? Tried to warn you, but no! You just had to send her that hand-picked bouquet of flowers you probably found Will Tarring in Ferrette at Henatel. I nearly threw my back out looking for the prettiest, wittiest henna blooms I could find. She's my dream girl, and I would do anything for her. If she were just any old technician, you might have gotten away with a slap on the wrist, but no, it was Ham Choo Choo's hairdresser's sister. You know how the Meister can be. And that's how you got forced out of the city, doomed to spend the rest of your days playing footsie with, Sita Tricos Raz. You mean I'll never get back to Owlin ever again? Oh, no, what do I do? How am I supposed to know? Maybe if you become an expert pioneer, our maester will change his mind. But don't count Taro on it. That's easy for you to say. Mormar is a lot closer to the city, plus you get to relax in the hot springs. The only remotely warm thing to bathe around here is the slobber of some horrible beast. Well, maybe you'll have to become an adventurer who can wow Mchuchu into submission. But I've never been big on brains. It's all I can do to keep from getting expelled well from the coalition. Look around you. You've already got one for Taro in the grave. Wait, Mr. Pioneer. They made we come all the way out here too, right? Maybe if we put our noggins together, they'll Tataru let us go back. Let him languish. I'll never go see home again. We'll see that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get our waypoint. So I had been hoping that there was like there had been some kind of like vendor at the front stations, but frontier stations, but it doesn't look like it. I need to find a vendor I need to find an NPC vendor I can just talk to in Aldolan so I can sell off junk. But I don't know of any of them. I don't know if there are any. Oh, down by the Mog House? Okay. That's number 6. Ah, there's the booth. Okay. Yeah, I think it was this guy, right? He was right over here. There he is. Seems to be trying to say something, but his voice is too soft to make out. Ask him to speak up. Seems to be trying to say something, but still too soft. You're an impatient one, aren't you? Dalamar Drifts are long known as a place of training and ritual for geomasters of old, and so too have I chosen to become to make this pilgrimage. My voice is so soft because I am attuning my senses to the region so I can become one with nature. Can you even hear me? Then tell me that little toy soldier over there to stop pestering me to break down the walls while I am training. Wait, what have you taught me now? You raise an interesting point. If I impart my knowledge to you, then you could do as he asks. In turn, I can resume my regime. You must focus all your thoughts on the ice. Become the ice. Find its eye, the weakest point, and smash into it with all your might. Sounds easy, right? Well, it's not. No, I predict it will take you 30 years to perform such a feat. I can't even wait that many minutes. 30 years? I admire your dedication, but there may be yet another way. If you can hear me, then perhaps you can set the changes in tone when you thump different parts of the wall. This might enable you to find the eye. It'll teach you to distinguish between the eye and the other parts of the ice. But do not be so brash as to put your head directly to the ice. Your ears would just weld to the surface. So what you need then is a nice pair of earmuffs. Gather 3 rabbit hides from the snow pelt rabbits around the drifts. And while you're in the vicinity, 1 Roz tusk from a Roz. I tear myself away from my train long enough to make a pair for you. Alright, so. Question is then, where can I find myself some Roz? Okay, the next place I need to go to is zone to G8, which is the big one there. Outer Rakazna. Wonder what a Roz is. Ah. Oh, it looks like a warthog of some sort. Some kind of a boar. Looks like from another game, from another Final Fantasy game. I couldn't tell you which one. Maybe 9? He got a tusk. The point to the northwest. Number 4 or number 1? Number 4? Alrighty. I shall do that under your suggestion. I can't do anything with that because I don't have fragmenting. Frost turnip. Well, Pete's sake, you'd think that the hides would fall off fairly easily, but no, apparently not. And that Shaggy Elfin just not want to say no. One-way travel. Mm-hmm. Soul Pyre. sprightly leafkin seems a little out of place for this locale. Okay, well... I think it went the wrong way. Here we are. Into another cave. Oh, it's Persephone! Stock's insufficient. We'll see about that. Let's go get some rabbit hides. Oh, good. My carnelian sold. Suppose I can sell all the logs. Materials, other craft. Good. We actually gotta go to the rinse room for a second here. I have full merits, and I think that's a problem. Nice, I broke to Superior 1. That's awesome. Okay. Back to where we were. Where is that Raz horn? There it is. Raz Tusk. I must confess that I thought that a slipped wrist would get the better of you. Congratulations on making it back in one piece. And here you are, your very own pair of fuzzy earmuffs. I shall accompany you to an ice wall. That much energy I can spare, as long as you're not that cursed Taru. Oh, apparently if I've got... Apparently you have to quit the game. Well, shoot, that's not what I was expecting. Well, we're gonna have to fix that. Give me a second here. To boot the game up again. That's annoying, but oh well. Yeah, let's get this running again. So you have to watch this part of the cutscene again. Yes, this one should do nicely. I should tap on the ice while you listen to the sounds with your pair of fuzzy earmuffs. Are you ready? First, I will thump an area that is not the eye. And now the eye itself. Bud versus Tink. Could you tell the difference? I think I got it. That is all the help I am able to provide. You should now be able to break such walls by striking at the eye. Let us return so that we may warm our frigid bodies. Knowing the location of the eye is only the first step. Breaking the wall requires immense physical fortitude. Yet you have come this far. I'm confident that you will see this task to its natural conclusion. Lovely, got fragmenting. So, now we need to make our way up. Okay, and we'll do we'll summon this back up again. So I want my upgraded maps. Just want some quality of life stuff going. Anyway, when I get this while I get this reloaded back up, let's actually do this instead. I'm gonna go ahead and reload back into where we were. Also get some water, so. Okay. Log back into the game. Okay, sit tight. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. We are back. Now we can make our way up and out of here. We'll go ahead and jump to 2, and then we'll make our way to the number 1, up to number 3, and up to number 4. And into Outer Rakazna. Okay. Come on. Let me walk. Thank you. Frontier River Whack. 2. Gotta go this direction. Can I get on my tiger? And get on the tiger. Good. Now. Right. One-way trip there. Left here. this is one that we need to hit. Ooh, that looks like a bit of ruin or something. Don't want the snow, we want the palisade. Attack the palisade! No, don't into the palisade. What are you doing, Cortana? Down the palisade. Take it down. Cool. Been afflicted with frost. Way we want to go. This way first. So it seems that they've been adding a lot of stationary enemies in this one. We saw the kind of the budding flowers in the in Sirsik. We're seeing the Gromel formations here in. We saw the here in drifts. It's interesting. I don't think I've ever really played a game that's like this that had that kind of setup. Okay, now we got here. Where is the there it is. Hiding behind the TP. Or the bivouac, I guess. Let's go get number 4. Around here. This way. Direction, I think. Yes. Left. Oh, it does say it here. It's the augural conveyor. So it is another conveyor. Get it. There we go. Meteorite, huh? Huh. Yeah, there's some very geometric styled formations out here that we started to see. That gives the indication that something. Oh, but yeah, there's lots of people here. Holy cow! See why this one's important. Okay, we want to warp back to 3. Big endgame location? Figures. Okay. Okay, we're gonna work on getting pulverizing done, and then I think we're gonna be at the end of the stream. We're gonna be making our way into Outer Ra-Kaznar. Kaznar. Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna have to go around. I see. I can't make a jump here. Star Sybil and Moogle and Cornelia out. This direction. So I really should have stayed at 4. And just come back down. Straight on through. Down. Whoa. Enter. I'm sure this will all get explained though. Oh my gosh, wow. Well, this is creepy as heck. My name is, Lorene. I visit ruins all over Vana'diel in pursuit of ancient knowledge. Ra-Kaznar is possibly overflowing with all manner of shadows. If we don't keep their numbers under control, they might spill out into the wildlands. If they were just feral fiends, I'd say throw caution to the winds and call them right now. But I sense there's something greater presence guiding them. I advise you to take care of the mystical barriers that line this place, should you decide to take the beasts on. Those doors have a mind of their own, are apt to trap you within the labyrinth. It's as if the walls themselves are alive, with energies pulsing through their cracks like the blood in our veins. Those energies are no ordinary magic. You could try to rend them to tatters with a great axe, but the only thing to splinter would be its hilt. If your goal is to colonize this land, then you'll need to find a way to deal with such obstacles. I'll do a little bit of experimentation, see if I can find anything. And by I mean we. I would expect no less. If you find something that traces to arcane energies, come back to me. Perhaps I can learn more about its form and function. With any luck, I'll be able to fashion a patent that'll turn the energies into your benefit. Darkwood conveyors? Ah, okay. What's a patent? A patent is a magical apparatus that converts silical energy into simple formulas. The details to me. For you, a grasp of the basics will suffice. First things first, we'll need something with remnants of this energy to bring back here. Then we can get to work. I would venture 2 squares of ancestral cloth will suffice. If I'm right, the shadows wandering around the inner court should have some. Excellent. The 2 of us will make the perfect team. Okay. So going back into here. Now, according to the quest that I pulled up, we should be able to get the ancestral cloths from the shunned foamers around the corner. A8. Just over here. Oh, the music here is kind of cool, though. Oh. Still need to go a little further. I thought it was like, wait a second, there's nothing here. They're a little further. There we are. Shunned Hexer. Shunned Nightstalker. Infernal Scythe, huh? Okay. I'm always up for making more money. kinds of end game content. My gosh. It's actually getting hard to actually keep track of which one is to which area and what each does and blah blah blah. Gosh. Oh, there's a square of ancestral cloth. Okay, go for another one. Didn't drop another one. Shoot. Okay. I'll wait for them to respawn, probably. I wonder if I ran back and went up north of the cargo conveyor, would I find anything? Yeah, this place is interesting. I'm going to assume that this is part of the storyline. This area is going to be very heavily intertwined with the storyline. So. Let's get the agro conveyor over there. There it is. Now we've seen two of these agro conveyors. They're surrounded by the Twithams, which I find interesting. Actually, why am I doing that? Let's do a white scan. Red hounds. Let's go head back to where the... Oh, cool. Well, that's good. I didn't know if they were different from the normal waypoints or not, but... Because the one that we saw in the ravine was a little different. It was kind of set off on its own. Ah, 300 units. Wow. So it's interesting. She gave me the Geomagnetron and said it was a full charge of 100. What's the max charge on the Geomagnetron then if 300 units is to teleport out to here? Probably triple nines? Because this game loves nines. Because games at the time, triple nine or quadruple nine was kind of the standard. Okay. Oh, he's got shadows. Yep. Just need another ancestral cloth. Come on. Boo. I think I already have the Eudemon ring. How did I get that? I can't remember. I think it was a chest or something like that. Is it right there? Yep, I already have one. Okay. Well, I imagine that the way you were originally supposed to play this game is that as you went through doing coalition stuff and going through the story, you were meant to unlock more survival skills as you went, because they were going to be kind of like the traversal roadblocks for each of the areas, more or less. We have not done that. We've gone ahead and grabbed them all. We're about to get the last one. And then next time, we will have started on getting some coalition assignments done. I think I heard a long time ago, like, a particular order of ways you should get the coalitions done. I don't remember it, though. And I think it would be because of what benefits that you get from Ionis as you build them up, I would say. Would that be a fair a summation? Doesn't really matter anymore? Okay. It did previous, though. It used to. Give you different bonuses, right? Because I know if you get the enforcers, you get like defense bonuses. If you do the inventors, you get I think it was accuracy and stuff like that. I saw it Monday when I was like figuring out what each of the different ones gave you, more or less. Shadow Geode, come on. Just give me one more ancestral cloth. That's all I ask. stinker. Gives bonuses to crafting. Oh, okay. Understandable. Ah, still not dropped. This is getting a little ridiculous. I think I do remember seeing that one, the one for the mummers. So. Nothing. It's sake. It's annoying. There we go. Let's get back and finish this up. So I'm going to take a look at the coalition assignments because I think that's what we'll be doing next time. Is just working on assignments and all that jazz. So. Did I just see it? Nope. Oh, I've lost... There they are. Jeez. Went blind for a second there. Welcome back. I trust you found enough squares of ancestral cloth. Aha. So this is how it functions. Remember how I explained that magic courses through the cracks like blood through our veins? Then if we found a way to reverse the flow... Of course, this is all just theory. We don't know until we actually try it, My professor always told me to know is to act. Knowledge is nothing until you put it into practice. I'm going to prepare the patent using the sigils you have brought me. Just give me a moment. Splendid. This should assist you in getting rid of that pesky magic impeding your progress. Come with me to the lower levels and we will test it out together. I'll bring along a silvery plate which will enable us to operate the transit device. Shall we? This door is one that's been giving me problems. If it doesn't work, then we won't be able to figure out how the door operates, which leads us into a terrible loop of unknowns. Steel yourself for action. Suppose that accomplished something, but we're not done yet. Let me just fiddle with... Get ready, I'm going to open it. Huh? Open up, you piece of... Ow, 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 ow. Well, at least we reversed the magic. All we have to do now is give it a couple good bashes, then it should break it right off its hinges. But you're a pioneer, right? So what's a little blood? I, on the other hand, am much more delicate. Let me put my handiwork to the test. And make you a patent of your own. Wonderful. Now, I believe it's time that we get back out of here. Okay, so next time we get back into this, we will be using up our Imperaturas, and we'll be doing coalition assignments. I'll need to go through the coalition assignments themselves and kind of figure out what we're going to do, all that jazz. But yes, for the time being, that's what we'll be doing. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trade a stack of dark crystals here. 1,700. 1,007. Okay. We'll go ahead and stop here tonight in Adoulin in the rental room. Whew. That was a productive stream. That was great. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you guys again for being here and showing up and watching. I really do appreciate it. So we got all of our survival stuff done. It looks like we can get that stuff updated, but the next thing we're going to be doing is working on courier stuff. Not courier stuff, coalition stuff. I'm thinking couriers, because there's a couriers coalition. Anyway, next time we'll probably be working on assignments to do that. I will probably have to do some others in between. I'm not sure. But if we can do that, then we will do that for one of the coalitions next time, and work our way up into finishing that, and then we're able to get the story going further. Because as we do the as we do the coalition assignments and stuff like that, we'll rank up, and it looks like as we do those, then we'll get into a place where we're able to continue on with the story itself. So, anyway, no, that felt great. Oh. At some point, I need to start leveling up some jobs because I'm just running out of inventory. I've got all these items that I'm trying to save up for different jobs. And it's not helping that as I'm doing Abyssia stuff, they're dropping items there that are fairly useful. At least until those jobs get up to 99 and all that jazz. So, I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to do over the weekend is level up a bunch of jobs to something a little better. I'm kind of avoiding leveling up jobs very specifically because I don't want to... I want to have more stuff going on with Rhapsody Savannah deal, but maybe I should. Maybe I should just level some jobs up. Get them kind of out of the way so I can free up some storage space. So, we'll see. Anyway, I would like to thank everybody for being here. I really do appreciate you guys showing up. Seth Rott, always my man. You're the best. You're wonderful. I love seeing you in my streams and giving me hints and stuff like that. So, it's always appreciated. Anyway, tomorrow night, we're going to be going back into Heartspace Shipbreaker. Looks like things are getting a little bit more crazy with the Lynx Corporation. So we're going to see how that unfolds. But yeah, they're really starting to clamp down on us. And it looks like there's going to be some more conflict and friction going on ahead. But yeah, we'll come back to this on Friday, and we will work on coalition stuff. And we'll see where we get to from there. As far as I'm aware, we're probably going to be doing whatever. But I did see something in here about potentially you can go and do a you can swap to a low level job, then go get an assignment, switch onto a high level job, finish it, and come back to the low level job to turn it in, and it'll give you basically like a free level up, whichever way that is. But yeah, we will continue on with that next time. I hope you guys are doing well. It's the middle of the week. You're doing there. And it is 8 days till Christmas. Hope you guys got your shopping done. I know I haven't. But I think this year we're doing something a little different with my family. Especially at least for all of us adults. So anyway, I'll go ahead and say goodnight. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.